Well, I guess this is a video night in Canada here. This is the fourth part series in a 5-part series on the various upgrades and applications of the Joe pipe. And as you see here, you have the JP-4, which includes your positive feedback system on your exhaust, and that heats up your air-fuel mix in the JP-1. And for this function, the top end of the JP-4 here provides the heat for a steam plenum. So your JP-4 is a thermal insert that would slide right into a steam plenum where you could actually bolt it up here. And because of the configuration, you don't have any pipes or nothing like that to worry about. You could have your series of high pressure injectors around your steam plenum to inject water spray into your system. And as the wet steam, as it travels up here, it would become dry to where it would go on the front side of your flame, to where your steam would be superheated to anywhere between 250 to 1200 psi. So this could actually be hooked right into a steam turbine with not too much difficulty, or you could actually set this up to run a Tesla turbine that doesn't use a blade system, where it uses a series of discs, and that might be more appropriate in this setup. But this system here may be pretty close to being on scale. Maybe this might be a little bit over scale, but maybe 25% or something like that. But you could actually make the system longer. And the width is not so much important, and you're allowed a little bit of tolerance, and the pipes will work. Like the 2-foot by 24-inch pipe that I'm using now, I could actually extend that to 3 feet and make the system a little more sensitive, but it would still work. That's the main thing. And so here you would have steam to run a steam turbine, or you could use this, use a low-level steam to you could use it for heating. Before in the JP-4, or that's the JP-5, it's actually the water heating system. But you could actually use the steam here. If you're not going to use it to run a steam turbine, you could use it to bubble steam to water, and you could produce a lot of hot water in a very short time, or use the steam itself in low pressure hot water systems, just like the old radiators. They worked well. They don't tend to wear out like the systems we have today. Years ago, they made things to last, and we really need to think about getting back and building things where they're going to last, and not only last for 6 months or a year, and when the warranty is gone, you throw them out. That shouldn't be. And time is coming that we're going to have to gear up right now because we are going to see a collapse of the American economy. I know the world's watching America right now, and they figure, oh wow, we're safe. America's going to take the hit. They don't realize when one nation goes down, the rest follows. And so this is something that could not only be used here in Canada and the United States in preparation for 2012, and with the earth changes coming up, but it could be used around the world for emergency backup systems. And the systems themselves are relatively simple. They're actually oversimplified, and they're very highly functional. And I was showing this all in a dream 3.5 years ago in Port Alberni, and right now I'm just at the point following through and getting this out. And the next stage would be to actually build a JP-4 prototype. And that way you'd be able to work out the bugs. Okay, I think that about covers it. And maybe there might be some of you out there that know about Stirling engines. I'd like to hear your input on this. You know, how much heat would it take to run a Stirling engine? And on something like this, you could probably run, I don't know, 500 cubic feet per minute in the system. As far as, you know, if you're able to take your exhaust here, because even going through the system here, you're only going to extract maybe 20% of the energy. But you could actually take your exhaust here and put it into another larger exhaust manifold system, where you could pump a lot of air through it to, you know, try to extract the heat out of the system. So there's many ways that you can go on this. Personally, I'd like to see this system here put together into a hexagonal array, where you got 6 around, and with the points up and down, and just make a little bolt carrier for the mount. And the whole system might be 8 to 10 feet long, and might hook up to like water storage facilities and a steam plant, where it can all be hooked together and just picked up with a forklift and set onto a flatbed for to be taken to a hospital or taken to a hotel. Maybe somebody wants it on their block in case something happens. The bottom line is it's not going to take all that much cost to build and to set something up like this and get it operational. And the biggest thing would be cutting through all the red tape and crap that they have in government, and you know, where everything has to be certified. There's not any time. We need to do what we can and cut the red tape, and this stuff needs to get out there, because when the shit hits the fan pretty soon, you know, we're at the bottom of the C curve, and we're about to see everything speed up dramatically. And I tell you, there's going to be a lot of scared puppies out there when, you know, all this happens. Right now, we're at about 20% of the paranoia level, and in the visions, you know, I saw the fear factor was around 70%. So there's lots of stuff that's going to happen yet that's going to scare people to death, and I'm just doing my part to get this out so that the needs of people can be met when these times come. And, it's just a matter of being wise anyway. And this is going to go a long ways to not just as an emergency system. That's going to go a long ways in a time of depression, and we certainly are entering into that time. For a greenhouse, this would be the perfect answer. I mean, you can't beat the cost for building it, and the savings, you'll see the savings in just a few months. And this year will be able to keep a greenhouse maybe 10, 15, 20,000 square feet. You know, you could build like an array like this and just have hot water heat. And just solar panels hooked up to your fans to blow your air. The plants will love you. Throw in some orgonite, possibly charge the air, and there you go. You'll be able to grow your red hots year-round and keep everybody happy. Okay, that's it. Part 5 for another time.